coming.
Alrighty then. We are loading in. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back to Oblivion. Quite literally. We're going into Melun's Dagon's house. And I'm going to start being a vandal. But, good afternoon, everyone, and fix yourself, Shader. Thank you. Alright, let's go take care of this problem. Ow.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others taken.
He thinks I'm friendly, guys.
They were taken to the tower.
Hey there, Volpa.
Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I
Should have been an
managed to
Argonian.
escape, but the others are strewn across the bridge.
No!
They took Minion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Save. Yeah, anyway, go back to
Captain
Captain
is still
Mages.
holding the barricade? I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here and let the captain know what's going on.
Alright, bye, dude.
Bye.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Thank you.
I will let him know. Raven, Tech enjoyed the Salamanders video.
Oh, she did?
Very good, very good.
Yeah, I'm getting some heat for that one now.
Oh, of course, you're going against the Salamanders. That's just natural. Get it?
I get it. I get it. It's annoying.
Understandable. Oh, you're winning so well with the hellscape there, Mr. Scamp.
Try my damn. I thought it was pretty fair, to be honest.
Yeah. But some people gonna be angry. Alright. So, mission objective, steal the sigil stone. Boink. Oh no, give me that. Fun fact, this bloodgrass adds the chameleon effect. Or invisibility, as some might say. But again, chameleon I think is slightly different from invisibility. Who knows? Anyway, gives me that. Yoink. Yeah, it's just, I personally agree with the take on Salamander's video. Fitting, since we look like we're on a place very similar to Nocturne. But no, it's just hell.
Yeah. But no, it's just hell.
Yep, who would have thunk it?
Alright, I've got you a portion. If you need more, I'll get it for you.
Alrighty then.
1 second.
Well, it looks like we got ourselves a young scamp down there. Catch a snowball, buddy. Catch another.
Need something to drink, bro?
Yes, I will. Oh, nice try.
I'll let you know we're out of most options.
Tea.
I'll make it, but we'll need to make more.
All right. Kind of a fixer-upper
This is
opportunity.
why we can't.
We'll see.
Big berry.
Secret crossover? Of what? So what's good, Lark? There's lots of things that are good. Right now, the fact that the Oblivion Remaster has done quite well for itself.
Make room. Food on the half shell.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna put your drink on. You figure out where you want that. Alright, I'm gonna go serve my plate.
Got it. Thank you, buddy. All right. So, hello there, warrior.
Oh, we could have done this. Tell you what, when you finish your tea, I'll crack open this bad boy.
Ah, nice.
Might need to put it over ice. I haven't chilled it.
It'll do. Alright, so let's see if I remember how to bust into this tower and get the sigil stone. Nice thing about breaking these sigil stones out is that it's raining rocks. I remember one time I went through here and the rocks crushed a scamp trying to attack me. That was funny.
Those were the good old days.
Yep. Whoa! What happened again? Oh, you got lucky.
You got...
Ha ha! Yes! Get pwned. We're saving that right now. Now, there's kind of a busted tower over there. I wonder what happened there.
You're a busted
I
tower.
think Mayron's Dagon just tripped over it or something. Alright, what y'all munching on? Meatball sub bake.
Yeah, I made it myself.
Yep, Raven makes it. It's basically a meatball sub, but a bake.
Think of it like a lasagna, but like a meatball sub lasagna.
It's actually pretty good. Alright. Now, the reason I'm collecting all these things is because I'm trying to level up my alchemy. And the spittle stick things and the harada root mixed together makes a damage health potion. And I'm pretty sure Daedra know how to get poisoned. Turns out I have a lot.
Alright, then kill the tea and the make one.
Right, now I got poison for days, and my alchemy is almost 25. That's pretty good. Yoink! I also don't hurt that much. Hear that? You're not hurting me that much, Mayrunes. You should try better. Be better.
Mayroons.
How do sponsorships work? Sponsorships work when basically a company reaches out to you and says, hey, we want you to basically advertise our service or product. And so...
And we'll pay you to do it.
Yeah, that's basically how that works. Oh, forgot about those.
That's essentially what my For Honor faction videos were. They were sponsored videos.
Sponsored content and... Piss off. Spittle sticks next to landmines to drain my speed. That's, Lord, did Mortarn care about his Legion at all, and what would he change? And what would change if GW removed all the Eldar drew card from the war, and how would each faction react? Okay, so that's a big question, so let's sort of write that down. Did Mortarion care about his Legion? 100% yes he did. The only reason Plague Marines even exist is because Mortarion gave a crap about his Legion. Because, truth be told, if he didn't, he would have just let them die to Nurgle. But the thing is, how the Plague Marines came about was Typhus killed off the Space Marine Librarians because of the Death Guard, because dude, trust me, I promise they were actually betraying you. Good lord, how many of you demons are in here? It's like I'm fighting an... Oh, wait. That'll teach you to exist in this mortal coil. Oh, wait, it's not a mortal coil. I have to change up my lines. But, regardless, Typhus took them out, and then he basically had the ship go into the warp without a Geller field. And then Nurgle came over, infected all of the Death Guard with some messed up plague, Mortarion included, and he said, listen, if you want them to stop suffering, you're going to offer yourself to me. Mortarion, not wanting his men to suffer anymore for basically all eternity, he agrees, and then they all got Nurgle's blessing. That's how the Death Guard got made. So Mortarion definitely cares. And by that I mean he 100% cares. Hold on, we got somebody trying to do something. Oh, but he's up there, so I don't care.
Well, I'll be here for a little bit if anyone has questions for me.
Alright, go Doomslayer on them. Absolutely, that's what we're here for. Good work, Raven.
What was that?
Good work.
About what?
The food.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good.
Yep. But as
I
far...
haven't made it in a while.
Yeah, we need to do this again.
Oh, for sure. We'll need more biscuits.
I got 2 cans. We didn't take 2 cans. Oh, then we got the biscuits.
Then I'll leave one jar here and there, so.
I can make that happen.
Also need another bag of salt.
Alright. I do not like the Dremora trying to kill me. Ooh, I need it. I need health. Fast. First, poison what I'm working with. Next. Let's see, what else can I get away with here? Nice try, big guy. Whew. 2 of them at once is pretty rough. Like bringing hell to Oblivion. Hey, it's a rough job, but somebody's got to do it. And thankfully, their hearts can heal you. I'm not even kidding. You can use them in health potions. And you chill out. Oh, if only I could have tapped this. In Oblivion, there are blood fountains and mana fountains. Mana fountains give you magic, blood fountains heal you. But the thing is, once you use them, they're done. So I am not going to waste any more of them, unless I absolutely need them.
I may just go a step further. Here.
Thank you.
They gave me an extra loaf.
Appreciate that. Door to dark salvation.
When you have time, you can answer the question, what would change if games were to remove all the Elder Group card from the lore? It's not like Elder Group are important currently. Okay, so I'm going to answer that. I want to answer that because you've asked it before, and I'm going to answer it.
Alright.
It would change everything. Just because, like, think about it like this. What would happen if we removed George Washington from history? I mean, it's not like he's doing anything right now. Consider that question and realize why your question makes sense.
Yeah, the Eldari have an integral role in the formation of the 40k lore, so it's not like you can just go, we don't need them.
Just because they're not doing much right now doesn't mean that they're irrelevant. I mean, if you want to be technical, the orcs aren't doing much right now.
Sure, they raid, pillage, and plunder, but you can say the same thing about the Drukhari.
They haven't done anything significant. They're just doing what orcs do. Even the Tyranids haven't done anything significant. By that level of logic, if a faction isn't doing anything significant, we can just remove them. That makes no sense.
So you're a hell diver? Not quite. We did not dive into hell.
Over here! Quickly!
Who's whining?
If you want more, let me know.
Will do.
Getting a little bit more.
Over here!
I keep hearing the voices again. I knew I should have taken my meds.
Sorry guys, I'm not in a great mood today.
It's kind of like removing the old ones. Yeah, you're right. Similar stuff would happen in... Oh, listen, it's just a lovely way to get down. Corpse Smasher. I wonder what it's used for. Shock Mace for the win. No. Yeah, this will get me out of hell. This mace is going to be my get out of hell free stick. Is there anything else down here? Nope. Guess it's just XP. Bummer. Alright, let's travel back up. And arrive, setting for the Spanish final. Well, good luck with that. Wish I could help you, but... no hablo español. It's just not one of my strong suits, I'll say. Alright, I'm coming, but you don't have to whine about it.
In the cage! Over here!
Oh boy. You didn't tell me you had a friend.
Over here!
And... Not so tough now, are you? How you doing?
Quickly! Quickly, there's no time.
Sure
We
there
must
is.
get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the sigil stone, remove it, and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
Already got it, dude. Guess I can't get you out of here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What was Cabana's reason for aiding the Blood Angels during the invasion of Baal? Cabana has a special hatred for the Blood Angels. He wants to be the one to either A, corrupt them to corn, or B, to kill them. Basically, it's like, hey, only I get to kill them. So when the Tyranids were about to do it, he came in. He came in and said, no, absolutely not. Only I get to do that. Then he proceeded to kill every single Tyranid on Baal Primus. And then it formed all of their skulls to spell out his name. This place is just full of OSHA violations. The longer Mehrunes Dagon stays on Nerd, the stronger he becomes. Well, the longer I spend in his plane, the more of his loot I get. So, hey, what are you gonna do? That's right, keep back and what? Are you actually gonna fight? Was that just like a hell civilian? Why? Going up. Do you have any advice for first-time flyers when they're flying to Illinois this summer? And I'm nervous since I have a fear of heights. You'll get over it after relatively quickly. I've only flown like a few times, but basically just take a deep breath. Know that ironically you are safer on a plane than you are in a car. Statistically speaking.
I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of crying.
Ain't that the truth? Because it's not the falling that kills you, it's the sudden stop. Ooh, what's over here? Don't get a window seat and you'll be fine. Honestly, though. And if you're...
window seats are kind of baller.
Not to mention, if you're just flying, like, over the states, you won't be in the air that long.
Yeah, I think I was only in the air for an hour when I flew this. Kind of cool.
You shall adapt. Alright, now who wants to die first? We're doing good. Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, eat what you can.
And can what you can't eat. He's so polite letting me find my health potions. Alright. We're in for it now. I just need one more health potion. There we go. Wait, did he fall? Alright, well, while that's going on. Oh, hi. You got back up here, apparently. I need to find a better healing spell. As far as destruction goes, Cold Touch is doing all the work for me. And don't ask what the punished sacks are made out of. See, a Novice Cal Center. Battle Axe of Sparks? Heck yes. Alright. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Here's my Sigil Stone. Sorry, Mehrunes, but this gate is mine. I have everything, but I have nothing. I am everywhere, but I am nowhere. Who am I? Also, I'm going to go do a paper on how Christianity has changed over 50 years. May I shoot a message this week in LARK? Potentially, but if you want to look over some stuff, I recommend a good book for looking over like the history of Christianity is Dominion by Tom Holland. No, not the Tom Holland you're thinking of. Alright, so we're back. That wasn't so bad now, was it, fellas? Let's go ahead and switch over to...
Any other questions for me?
They have a riddle for you.
I have everything but I have nothing but a door, but I have nowhere. That's a riddle of philosophical interpretation. The answer is going to depend on the person in question. It goes to the idea of possession and
I lie down and
existence.
close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking
A
about
person
it.
may believe that they own everything because they live in
Close
the
the
universe
gate.
and everything is up for
I
grabs.
knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack.
Oh, God?
I need you to come
God
with
is the
us.
answer?
You've got far
No,
more
because
combat
God
experience than
has
these men.
everything. He doesn't
Are
have
you able
nothing.
to join us
And-
now? I can wait, but
Yeah,
not for
no, that
long.
riddle doesn't make sense.
We've got to move quickly
That riddle
before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
That's a weak riddle. It's a complete contradiction.
For
in paradox.
Kvatch!
And God is not himself a paradox.
Alright, let's get rolling.
I've overstayed my welcome.
Oh, you're always welcome.
I don't feel like it. Alright, have fun, guys. Do you need more food? It's over there.
Got it. Alright, let's see what's left of the city. Break the siege of Kvatch. Yes, I figured that would.
For Kvatch!
Let's go. Let's kill the stragglers. Clanfer, it's like raptors. Dude, you got one attacking me from behind.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Alright. They went down quicker than normal. Dang, they really did a good job. This looks far dark. Like, one of the things, like, with the original Oblivion, like, it was so, like, well illuminated that you couldn't, like, it didn't look so bad. But now, like, with the dark, yeah. This looks like, this is some very good destruction going on.
We wiped the bastards out!
Oh, hey, somebody
It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Alright. Could the enemies of the Imperium use compassion of the salamanders against them? Theoretically. But that would require them to know enough about the salamanders to be able to use that against them.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
Hey, we just got
There
invaded
were
by
others,
humans.
sir,
I think you
but
can
they
forgive
refused to
the
stay put.
casualties.
We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade. And there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir.
Our warrior build's fun. Yeah, absolutely.
Civilians,
You know what to
it's
do.
time to move out. Let's go.
Alright, there's our boy. Don't look away from me. Sean Bean, you know why I'm here. That guy's apparently happy. And we'll deal with him later. Alright,
We've
anyway.
done it! I can't believe it! I didn't really think this would work. Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes, we're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Alright, first, it's gluten time. Just a torch. Okay, get some food. That's nice, I think. Oh, I know what I can do. I can take some time to make some potions. That'll help. I've only done Stealth Archer in Oblivion? That's some dedication. Stealth Archer from the OG Oblivion isn't anywhere near as fun as would be otherwise. But I think apparently they fixed the archery, but I've just never been to the Stealth Archer build. Oh yeah, we can make 6 health potions. Here we go. That is in fact how we do. See if we can make anything else. Damage health. Yep. Need those. And restore fatigue, because I know there has to be not too much. Alright. Is that oh well I mean I want to catch some shut eye so I can level up properly. Snow. Need more snow. Can't have enough snow. Buy a soda, buy a soda. I'm not champion yet. I will join the arena at some point, though. Let's see. Attributes to increase. Strength doing alright. Let's see which one improves my health. Yeah, we're going to want to increase that as much as possible. And boost the intelligence just so we have more magic, and I'll boost speed a bit. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, I thought that covered pop was a pumpkin. Isabella, not bad. Where is Akatosh's? There we go. The Dragon God of Tide. Wild group, I tell you. Anything else I can steal? No? Alright.
Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the castle, but we need to move soon.
Or Sleeping Cow's Betrayal. He wasn't in the wrong, he just warned the wrong person. Because he went to Fulgrim. If there was going to be any Primarch that fell to Slaanesh, it would be Fulgrim. And you think the guy that has spent so much of his life dedicated to making sure the great enemy, the Great Devourer, doesn't win, you think he would know better and recognize the signs of corruption when he walks up to the guy corrupted by Slaanesh.
We should be able to use this door to get out to
Honestly,
the plaza
probably should have just gone straight to someone like Gilliman.
You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
Yes, sir. There you are, you scuzz bucket. Oh, don't dodge. Get in there. You boys are doing pretty good on your own. I'm proud of you.
We've got to make it to the castle.
But we're making good time. Huh. Shame, this castle looked pretty dang cool. Shame it had to follow the demons. Alright, get the portcullis is up. We gotta do something about that. Oh wait, there's more of them. Oh gosh, are they locked in? Oh no, there's some over there.
fugitive.
Ooh, missed him. Oh well. What you got on you, boy? Are we ready to go in?
Damn it. This is no good. The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse.
Well, looks like we'll just have to go in.
We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrage Inian. He should be back in the chapel, and should still have the key to the guardhouse. Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
Okay. Just gotta find one dude. Guide me. Alright, gotta cut through here. One shrine warrior and charging out just yelling, Phenonia!
Just can't sleep.
Wrong idea.
We saw
Whoa!
the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
I need you to, kick gum and chew ass.
We'll be right behind you. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking
They're
about
very
it.
willing to follow orders, that's fine.
I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the order. Finally, a chance to fight back.
Why weren't you with us in the first place?
Yes, I have it. Why?
Why do you look like Mr. Bean?
That's right. They managed to close the castle gates just before we were forced in here. I'm afraid you're in for a tough time, friend. The city's in bad shape, and it will be difficult to make it to the guardhouse by yourself. I'd better go with you. We'll have to go through the chapel undercroft, and then through what's left of the city. If I don't make it, take the key and carry on without me. You'll need to reach the tower at the north wall of the city.
Alright, thankfully we're not going in alone. Boys! Let's do the Imperial Legion proud. Did you say kick gum or chew gum? I said kick gum and chew ass. Listen, this game, if you say blood for the blood god, you're going to get some confused looks because they don't think you're talking about corpse. Not the spell I wanted. There we go.
Show me what you've got.
So let's keep moving. Door to Kvatch. Let's go, boys. Was anyone wrong about his speech to Gilman, and why does Angron hate Lorgar? Or isn't the mindless beast do that? It isn't just the nails that give Lorgar, Angron his problems. It's the fact that now he's a demon prince of Khorne. And now he's just perpetually... Like, he was already perpetually angry, now it's just worse. But in his speech to Gilliman, he wasn't entirely accurate, but he did somewhat have a point. Oh no, he's dead. Dibs on his loot. Heck yes. I'm over encumbered for now. Slight upgrade. Legion Curious. Upgrade. Side grade. Side grade. And about the same, so. Heck yes. Oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas. I'm gonna have to drop stuff. I wouldn't mind to pull a good plate of steel. Ooh, I have seen some things and done some stuff. Let's see, I gotta drop some other stuff. I dropped 5 pounds. Regrettably, I'm gonna have to drop some other stuff. We'll drop the... which weighs the most? The Greaves. We'll lose those. And while we can... It's John Oblivion. Yeah, we look like the guy. We look like the main guy. Man, I keep breaking stuff. There. We're doing great. Alright, fella. Where's the other two? Did the other guy die already? He was the bravest among us, even if I don't remember his name, but I shall forever call him Mr. Bean. When it comes to custodies, why do some people make them Mary Susan and other people make them wet tissue paper? Do I need to go back in here? I thought I was doing the right thing here. Hey, buddy. So much for you wanting to come in and help. But the reason is, the custodies written should be, like, very, very tough customers. Now, not unkillable per se, but very tough customers. But the problem is, different writers are going to have different takes. And also, you're going to have characters that have plot armor the size of East Texas. Which is why, like, you can have things like, the Avatar of Cain, which is the shard of a literal god, somehow just isn't as good as, you know, Calgar. So it's a matter of inconsistency in writing, and that's going to happen whenever you have a universal lore that's written inconsistently by a large team of writers. The less cooks you have in the kitchen, typically the more consistent the food comes out. The creators of Sky Oblivion when Oblivion Remastered. Son of a... Yeah, that's a problem. It would have been fine for him if this had turned out to be crap, but no, it looks like a great job. Alright, good work, everybody. Let's keep moving. Oof, they got Pompeii. The heck is the... Do you remember Churl? Oh, crap. Let's get down this. Get bent. Alright. Where are we going next, Thunder? Does anyone believe the rumors that Bethesda is going to drop Fallout 3 Remastered sometime in June or July? This is the first time hearing about it. My dude. Keep moving. I said keep moving. Alright, finally we're here. Repair hammer, thank you. Worth its weight. It's gold, they are. Alright, nothing else of value, I don't think. Alright, dude.
This is it. The entrance to the passage is right here. I'll unlock it for you.
Are you also going to
Best
stay
of
back?
luck.
Yeah, translation, he's staying back. Coward. Alright, boys. Let's clear this out some demons. What's each chapter's legions and, legions flaws? If I go through each chapter, I'm going to be here forever. Wasn't I like a wheel? There's a thing to get this thing rolling. Oh, here we are. That was true, given that as a gaming industry's traditional tracker, I feel like Sirius Black. I've done my way. 12 years of it. Oh, gosh. The New Vegas purists are going to be livid if Fallout 3 gets remastered, and they're gonna go, wait, what do you mean Fallout 3 gets remastered? Why isn't my game getting remastered? Why is New Vegas getting remastered? I can already see the outrage happening. We are not in a good place right now. Oh, the thing says I'm like already dead. There we go. We just did a full-on bum rush. I can't drink any potions right now. I better learn how to quick, otherwise I'm dead. Somebody got a light? Oh crap, I keep freezing the Legion. Judas H. Priest. Wait, which way are we going? How are you? I'm doing alright. We made it into the courtyard. We gotta kill the rest of these sons of guns. Do not run in front of me while I'm trying to freeze something to death. Don't have enough magic. Nonsense. Just let the entire population of Jurassic Park loose into the city, didn't they? Alright, let's do this thing. What is the worst Primarch homeworld to be born on? Probably either... I'd probably say, for the average human lifespan, like Fenris or... Ow. Oh, I thought I had the Frost. Frost astronauts looking good. Okay, do they still explode? They do not. Used to that from Skyrim. Didn't know if they would add it into this one or not. But Fenris is going to be rough to live on just because, you know, it's Fenris. Caliban's also pretty rough to live on. But I'd also say where Mortarian's from is kind of rough. Miss me with that bull. Oh, these aren't scamp. These are regular scamps, not the weak cheese stuff I've been beating the crap out of. Which means it's potion time. I've got to restore my potion supplies as soon as possible. A crisp high five is the quickest way to defeat demons, now I know. Woo! Thanks for the skin. Okay, so I don't think the guys did too well here. Where's everybody else? Am I the only one, or are they all waiting outside or something? Oh, no, they died. Dang, that's a bummer. I've been playing a lot of Endless Waste 2, and unlike Star Wars, you don't have to worry about DLC nickel and dime. It's more coherent than stuff Alaris does. Plus, you can colonize gas giants, which doesn't often happen in Space 4X games. That's cool. Wait, is this like the big throne? I'm on fire. I'd rather get New Vegas remastered over GTA 6. You and me both. Alright, get up. Listen, I'm not saying I don't want a New Vegas remaster. I 100% do. But I'm going to keep it a $1.50 with you. The New Vegas fan purists are going to seethe if Fallout 3 gets a remaster. It's just, they can't help themselves. Why is the New Vegas getting remastered? Obsidian, in a minute? Well, that's actually a good question, though, because the thing is, would Obsidian be the ones to remaster it? And after Avowed, would you want them to be the ones to remaster it? Because honestly, the company that remastered this did a heck of a job. There's a pumpkin. Oh, it just had to be normal stamps. Oh yeah, we're gonna die. As soon as I got cornered, it was over. You're the most dangerous, you need to go first. Get a double dose of this ice. Of course I run out of magic at just such a crucial moment. Well, no, as I don't know if you agree with me, but I think Obsidian has gone woke. Yeah, I saw Avowed. I know they've gone woke. Come on. There we go. In fact, I may just take out the big guns for this. Get a few practice swings in. Alright. That should be some of the tougher stuff. Let's quick save just in case. They really did a number on this castle. Is romance possible in 40k? Yeah, it's possible. I mean, Caiaphas, Cain, and Amberley, they'll have a romance. So, I mean, there you go right there. Keep in mind, like, a lot of times, like, they focus so much on the Space Marines and, like, the Warriors, they don't know about, like, they don't focus on the average day-to-day, like, people getting married, having kids, and all that jazz, but it does happen. This was the dining hall? Considering the size of the castle, it's kind of small, but, you know, needs must. Alright. Nothing in danger there? I mean, if I made everyone essential, which is worse than pronouns in my eyes. Fairness, like, I want to be able to strike them down. You don't understand. But no, I get that. I 100% get that. Mysterious Akavir. Other places we're never going to get to in Elder Scrolls. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, is this like a little train? Oh, what is this? The sleeping quarters. So this is a Bethesda thing where NPCs aren't killable. Oh yeah. Let's dance. How you like my enchanted stuff now? Made short work out of you. Actually, come to think of it, I got a sigil stone. Sigil stones can be used to enchant stuff. I can either give it an armor enchantment, or what was okay, so dispel on strike and defensive self-absorption on self. Wow, that's... I think I'd probably have to go with the armor effect. I'm over-encumbered by how much? We get rid of this covered pot that won't net me anything. There we go. Anything else in here? No? No, I might take a nap by the fire, you know. Humanity's numbers and whatever hell comes to trillions at 40k basis is low. Someone, somewhere had a romance. Yes, it had to happen at least once. And need we forget Gilliman and Yvraine. Actually, also, if you want proof, you can play the Rogue Trader RPG. There are romance options. The one by Owlcat is one of the ones we're talking about. But yeah, I agree. Like, if you're like, particularly if you are well known for like, hey, our big claim to fame is New Vegas. Look, we made a new game. Oh, is it gonna have anything that was like the New Vegas? No. Like, oh, then why am I bothering whatsoever? Woo. Gee, that. But this must be the couch room. Got some good wine out of the deal. Where is he? I find it funny that Pillars of Eternity 1 that not only everyone was killable, but killing questline central characters could actually cause you to lose the game. That's good design right there. But at least let me have the ability to kill. You mean I can't just raid the winery? Boo hiss. Meet my ham. Restore fatigue. There, that ought to improve my hold on, there we go. Alchemy mastery increased! Out of all the skills I thought I would level up in here, this was not one of them. Your stained fingers attest to your diligence in mixing potions and learning their secrets. You're now an apprentice of alchemy. You now recognize additional alchemic properties and sometimes craft an additional potion. Alright! Now we're talking. Maybe I can get some more health potions out of this deal. No, not quite. I can get a few more. I have created 8 new potions. Lovely. Alright, place is still burning. Wait, hold on. Why am I needed back out here? I thought all the stuff was going on here. How buggy is Fallout New Vegas? On modern PCs, it's pretty buggy. I mean, I tried to stream it. And we could not keep the stream going because of how much bugs were going on. Oh, don't tell me. I needed to talk to someone before going in here, didn't I?
When we're done with all this, we'll talk.
I just finished it up. That could have been a whole lot of an easier fight, you idiots. I already went in.
Charge the courtyard. Leave none of them standing.
Oh dear. Or are you just waiting out here? Hold on. Let me check my quests. Okay, I did that. Listen, dude, you're like a major quest. I can't ignore you. I need you to go inside.
Charge the courtyard. Leave none of them standing.
I did. Is there a Daedra still alive out here? There shouldn't be any danger. Ah, we would hit a bug.
When we're done with all this,
I'm alive, and we're done. Let's
Charge
check.
the courtyard.
Check inside. Alright, I charged the courtyard. Now I'm inside the actual castle. Did I miss anybody? I know I'm also supposed to, like, pick up the Count's ring. The real Baron Zaya. That's a story for another time. Classic Bethesda. Yes, yes, there is. It was not a matter of if there would be bugs, but when there would be bugs. Alright, the Count's quarters are in here, so... We did go in here. There should be a body. Oh, here it is. Oh, I see what you were doing. There we go. That's what I was missing. What game doesn't have bugs? I think Pac-Man's pretty solid. But point taken. Though Bethesda's a little more well known for their bugs than others. Literally, there was a lawsuit that Bethesda filed against some guys that made a Westworld game because they claimed that it ripped off Fallout Shelter. And it was like, how do you know, like, how can you prove that? And they say, it has the same bugs ours does. Literally, they were able to win a lawsuit by pointing out bugs. That's Bethesda right there. That's beautiful. Hey, Dingus, I did your job for you.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you?
Because you didn't rush in to help me save him, genius.
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner.
Yeah.
This is indeed
Funny
a
about
dark
that.
day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
Yeah, you can have it.
This is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned.
I think I should be the new
Here.
Count.
Take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in
I
days
don't know how to
to
tell you this,
come.
but one, I use heavy armor, not light. Two, crap just got real. There's going to be Oblivion gates popping up all over the place, and we're going to need somebody who is a veteran against fighting danger, which is now you and your boys.
He should be around the camp somewhere. He was with the survivors we rescued from the Chapel of Akatosh. Farewell.
Alright, let's... Ah, crap, now I'm over encumbered. Fortify endurance, fortify strength. Let's see, can this help me out? Ah, ironically, wearing this helps me out. Until I can find some place to store stuff or sell stuff. This bed is owned. Yeah, sure, the room is on fire. I'll either burn to death or suffocate in my sleep. But yeah, bed being owned is the problem. Naturally. How do you feel about Rogue Trader adding R-bytes to the next DVC or RBDs to the next DLC? I'm fine with that. I'm still sore with them that they wouldn't let me get with the Sister of Battle.
Good day.
How you doing?
Goodbye.
Those flame astronauts, yeah, I understand why Dagoth Ur the god wants to sleep with one. Well, Dagoth Ur is just a silly guy, let's be real. Still a fixer-upper opportunity if I'm being frank. The only games I'll accept with body type are Divinity and Elden Ring. To each their own. Yeah, I do move much faster with this light armor on. But heavy armor is where it needs to go. Well, let's go find Martin.
So long.
There he
Good to
is,
see you.
I think. There you are, brother
Heard
mine.
about
You're not
how you
alone.
helped the guard drive
And
the
the
danger
chapels and the
back.
Elder Council will
Well
help
done.
us. It just takes time.
Tell me your danger,
Danger,
bud.
you say? You came here to tell me this?
Yeah.
Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help.
Yeah, I better
Yes,
just rip the band-aid off on this
I'm
one.
a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you.
Congratulations,
I'm
you've
having
been
trouble
promoted.
understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything
Oh,
to
don't
do
get
with it.
nihilistic on me now.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came.
Hey, I'm right here.
Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
You're the next Emperor,
Emperor
dude.
Uriel Septon? You think the Emperor is my father?
Yeah.
No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
The illegitimate son.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me?
Yup.
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
I need you to close the jaws of Oblivion.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You
Yeah,
helped
you
them
wanted to
drive the
backtalk me,
Daedra
brother.
back. Yes. I'll come with you to Wayne and Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
Don't give up.
I
You're
can't
not
face it.
alone.
I have
And
to
the
start
chapels
over.
and the Elder Council will help us.
All right,
It just
let's
takes
go.
time.
We could go to Wayne and Priory, or I could sell some stuff and lighten my load. I meant body type A and B. I figured what you meant, and I completely understand. Wow, this place got wrecked, but I earned some R&R. I'm going to Skyrim on a hunting trip. Skyrim Entry place, son of a... I actually told Raven that would be like the funniest troll, like whenever the game crashes. Like, it goes, like, screen black, goes black, whatever, and then suddenly, you're finally awake. That would be the ultimate troll.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
What war were you a part of?
Hi there.
Well, howdy. You must be of Nordic stock if you're this
What
tall.
can I do for you?
Also, Gunder should give it a
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I'm selling you stuff that belonged to account. Just don't question it,
That's
okay?
a good deal.
Yeah, are you implying that I would rip you off? Trust me, if I had the capacity to do so, I 100% would. So you restore fatigue.
That seems a fair price.
Doesn't it, though? Alright, we've definitely made some room now. You see here, Martin, one thing we gotta learn here is, like, you gotta make your money wherever you can.
An excellent bargain.
That means I just got ripped off. I used to specifically target scamps because I knew I could get their skin and sell it, just like wolf pelts.
A good price for a good customer.
Don't you patronize me, you son of a...
Tell your friends about me.
They're already watching you, dude.
Goodbye.
Alright, let's see if I can actually put on the armor now. Oh yeah, we good. I kinda like that better. We're gonna just rock with that. What's stopping Necrons from using a galaxy-destroying weapons against the Imperium? They destroyed most of them. Before they went to sleep, they didn't want to risk them either malfunctioning or anyone finding them and using them against them, so they destroyed them, most of their galaxy-destroying weapons. And also, they don't want to destroy the galaxy because, you know, hey, we live here too. Now let's travel to Wayne and Priory. If it's okay with you. Kind of stares at Lark. I will kill you for my bears and wolves. Bring it, bitch. Because gender theory doesn't exist in TLB, and double nature things certainly wouldn't apply to the Tarnished. But that's exclusive to Imperial, specifically Marquia. Oh crap, we're going for it.
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Wayne on Priory.
Okay, I see that guy's
to attack
you, but tell me more.
Prior Mabarel is dead.
Who's attacking?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly, weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran. I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us.
Sure. Alright, let's dance! Hey, I'm supposed to be protecting you. Stay close to me. Stay close to me! No wonder you keep dying in all your roles, Sean Bean. You don't listen to the... You don't listen to people.
Who are they? I could use a hand here. God's blood. They came out of nowhere. Have you seen Grandmaster Joffrey?
He said it was in the chapel.
He may need our help.
Alright, jeez. Cool your... Actually, those robes are sweet. Never mind. You keep those robes as hot as you need them to be. Would Luther be half Space Marine, and why hasn't Lion killed him yet? He's sort of like a weird pseudo-Space Marine. He's been, like, he's produced through, like, other augmentations and stuff. And the thing is, at the Battle of but at the Battle of Caliban, when...
Be glad you will not live to see
My sword for the Die!
Get over here so I can kill you! Anyway, in just a moment I'll answer that. But first, Joffrey!
You're back. Thank Talos.
Good work, by the way.
They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Mabarel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
I'll go check
we'll go together, but I fear the worst.
Yep, that is in fact rough stuff. You got any good stuff on you? This is gold. But yeah, so Luther and the Lion fought, and Lion actually took a sort of pause to hesitate to strike down Luther. Luther then took the opportunity to wound Lion, but then he refused. But then he sort of woke up and then kind of realized what he was doing was kind of you know, not good. So he decided against further fight. He decided against striking down the Lion, and so there kind of was about to be a moment of maybe reconciliation. And then the Chaos Gods got upset about it and then divided and then cut Caliban in two because they wanted the Lion dead. But and then they retconned that and Lord made it so that Azrael accidentally wound up being the cause of that through some time space.
He was dead when I came outside. Who could have done this?
Oh, I don't need to talk to you. You!
We've taken it! The Amulet of Kings is gone! The enemy has defeated us at every turn!
I found Martin. Does
So
that
it
make
has
up
not
for
all
something?
gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us. But we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once. Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma. Our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Alright, well. Someone's got to do it.
We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Well, you know the way. Also, you're kind of blocking my path. Oh, you got some really cool stuff in here. There we go. Oh, this thing's almost out of charge. Switch back to you right now. There we go. Oh,
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kavach was attacked.
Because it's all about you, isn't it?
The sooner we reach...
Let's hear it.
2 things I need to do? Hold on. There are 2 quests active at once? Oh, I guess because Brother Martin here, that counts as one, but just to be safe. I just gotta throw crap off. Alright, let's go. Lark, why not grab the Reddit potion? Ooh, careful. Leroy Jenkins is not a defensive spell. It can be if I want. Ah, this spell's now turning into crap. Social about the Mythic Dawn agents, they sure do die a lot. Alright, boys, let's do the old-fashioned traveling method of going to Bruma. Normally I would walk the whole way, but having to defend 2 people for all that long is kind of like, no. So are the DLCs already available in the remaster? I haven't heard from them. I believe they're just like, you automatically get them in the deluxe edition. I think that's how that works. What, you guys got horses? Alright, come on, let's go. Potion of disbelief. Ah, I see what you did there. But yeah, you can tell that I already have like the DLC turned on because I can talk to people about the Anvil Chapel attack, which is the start of the Knights of the Nine DLC. We're probably going to do some other stuff before we immediately get started on that. I mean, their set's essentially neither can die. Yeah? Almost like I'm back in Skyrim with that skyline. Come on, you two. Why am I moving faster than you? You're on the horse. That's right. Keep it up. I'm not sure if it's impervious to demons, but the hike alone is going to cause anyone who would want to attack Cloud Ruler Temple pause to think twice. Not to mention you already have a fortress of a city down there. what's up top there. Also look a little smaller. Well, not all horses can be... I think the other thing is, like, the horses in Skyrim based off of, like, Clydesdales. And so, therefore, they were bigger, beefier horses. Alright, let's see how operational security is. Well, it's locked, so good job on that front. I was worried I would just be able to walk up and just go right through.
I've put myself in your hands.
You put yourself on a horse. There we go. You move those two by yourself? Ooh, you're a pretty tough customer.
Grandmaster, is this... Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
And we were kind of hoping you wouldn't be here for inspection.
The honor is mine.
Come. Your blades are waiting to greet you.
Come on, let's go, let's go. I'll get the door. Don't want the Daedra just running right in here. You're lucky Aurora Borealis is open for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody.
Dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch.
So,
the Empire is in
we're not
chaos.
getting paid, are we?
But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
No pressure.
Hail, Dragonborn! Hail, Hail!
Your Highness,
I think they could have
the
redone
blades
those
are
lines
at
a
your
few
command.
times.
You will be
Please
safe
tell me we
here
can become a
until you
blade.
can take up
Yes,
your throne.
yes, we can.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades.
You should have some public speaking skills.
Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you.
Yep.
But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an
Literally
emperor
like
to
two
tell
people
them
have
what
talked to
do,
you.
And I haven't the faintest idea.
We'll teach you, don't worry.
Of course. The Amulet of Kings. So I...
No, we can say we. I don't mind being
Temple of the
included in
One
this.
And light the dragon fires. And stop the Oblivion invasion.
Yes, yes indeed.
The Emperor. That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Probably. Alright.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
Sure. Anyway, Joffrey!
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order.
See?
Will you join us?
Why did Abaddon call Horus weak? Because in general, Thalbot the Armless is just full of shit. Also because he failed, but still. So, what are my duties?
The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
Sweet. Now I get a katana out of it. What's not to like? So what do I do now?
One of the youngest Blades ever to serve. I am glad to hear that he survived. Keep your heart true and your eyes open. It is good to be back here. It raises my spirits just to walk these ancient halls again.
Yeah, these
we will
have
prevail.
been around for quite a while.
We must prevail.
Alright, so, Amulet of Kings.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach.
They kind of already
We
have.
should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
I know what he's doing there. Alright.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Tell him that he should be blamed. Got it. Alright, so let's see. Did we get all the good stuff? No, not quite. But I did get the accurate... Dang, this thing's got a 6, man. We're really going under the weeb hype with this one, but hey, who cares? I'll take the effective sword.
Well, what can I do for you, sir?
Sir, I think you outrank me.
Farewell.
Let's see if I can get the armory. The blades in Oblivion. Many a weeb's path began here. Speaking of which, let's get that armor. There's a blade's helmet. Blade shield. Oh, is this stuff yours? I'm a borrow it. Just don't mind me.
Sir.
Alright, looking good, looking good. Just need to find some proper armor in this joint. If there's any we found. LARK. Rome fan, going down the Eastern Path? Heresy. Well, the Eastern Path here is serving the Roman-esque emperor, so, you know, why not? Alright, boys, snap it out. Alright, let me store some stuff in here that I no longer need. There we go. That'll cover me until I find actually what I'm looking for. More blade helmets. Plaid shirts. Oh, right. Okay, there's the boots. Look kind of silly when I don't have my proper... Why am I on fire? Ivar just took what Akaviri culture.
Hail!
Here we are, Blade Securus. Oh yeah, that's great. Now I just need pants. We gotta block out the haters. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. How would you guys feel if this was just the rest of the stream, just me freaking with this guy by sliding this door? Many people debate if Knights and Samurai read or Elder Scrolls. Why not mix them? Be different. Be like Elder Scrolls. Yeah, why not have a little bit of fun there? Mix it up a little bit. Run around in Samurai attire without any pants on.
Good evening, sir.
What's up? Dual wielding wasn't a thing until Skyrim, right? I'm pretty sure it was a thing. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a thing until Skyrim, but let's check. I can, Apparently not. I need your pants, sir.
Hail.
What up? I have all of the alchemy gear, which is nice. Okay, I've gotten kitted out here before. I know it's here somewhere. Skyrim doesn't have underwater combat. No horse combat like Oblivion either. Well, you could fight on, you could fight on a horse in Skyrim. Have you seen my pants, sir? I need to know where my pants are, sir. Soldier. You will not deny me. Alright, well, check down here again. I think the grooves are in the bedroom where you found your boots. Alright, let's go check it out then. Here we are. I found them in here. That just goes outside. Let me check everybody's chest. No. 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 Yoink. And that's just my stuff. It's a plaid shirt, short breeches. Blade greaves. Oh, that's the problem. They don't look like freaking greaves. There we go. That's better. We are dripped out, gentlemen. We are dripped out. I think that ought to do it for stuff I need to drop off. Alright, there we... I'm still over encumbered? Oh, by like 2 pounds. Oh, we get spell books now? Sweet! Huh. Well, how about that? What to drop? What to drop? I probably won't need the fine iron longsword now. There, now I can move again. That's better. You're right. Gosh dang it! Thank you. Good thing you caught me. I did miss the gauntlets. They're probably down here somewhere. There they are. Now we're fresh. Now we are as fresh as can be. When I'm searching for the Yank tablecloth and wears it as a kilt, going full Highlander would be an interesting take. Baragon!
Sorry, but I'm too busy to talk right now. Try one of the other blades. Perhaps Roliand or Cyrus?
Busy? You're reading a book by the fire. Anyway, let's get out of here. Are you supposed to fight the slaughterfish? You trick them into coming on to... Oh, Royland, I was supposed to talk to you.
What can I do for you, sir?
How you doing?
If you need armor, weapons, or just a place to sleep, the barracks in the West Wing is available to any of us.
Okay.
The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us. We failed in our duty to the Dragonborn. It must not happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your heart true.
Don't tell me my crack. Well, let's go ahead and get a view on this. Pelagius. Doth Pelagius the wise. Sorry, I'm late for guard duty. Hold on, I'm here. Ah, there we go. Great view. What do you say? He doesn't talk to me much.
Good morning, sir.
Sure. How many chapters openly hate guardsmen and refuse to aid them? Like, 0. There might be some that aren't as big of fans as mortal humans and look down on them, but very like they don't, like, outright hate them. Remember, they're supposed to protect them. They might get annoyed with them and think, hey, back off, we know what we're doing. But they would be incredibly stupid to not work with the Guard. I mean, there are times where they butt heads, but very, very seldomly does a chapter just have their outright policy, I'm going to just downright mess with the Guard. It just don't work well for anybody involved. Roland, what can I do if you should put on this cowboy hat and start wearing these revolvers? We got a tower to find. Gonna make a nuke spell for future, or make a one-chain lightning spell. Speaking of which, now that we've kind of got things at a stable place, I need to... Gosh dang it, I forgot to take advantage of it. Head back there, I forgot to take a nap! So I could level up. Honestly, I could have solved my issue. Why do Minotaur's chapters hate everyone or don't trust anybody? Because the Minotaurs are just grouchy people in general. The Minotaurs are speculated to possibly have Iron Warriors gene seed, which would go a long way to explain that. But not to mention, they are basically the personal attack dogs for the High Lords of Terra, which makes them have a bit of an ego over everybody else.
Good morning, sir.
What up? Who's going to tell these guys the Dragonborn is next here? Well, technically, no. Everyone in the Septim Dynasty, or those that are born into the Septim Dynasty, are technically full-blooded members. Are technically full-blooded Dragonborns. It's just, what's interesting in what the Dragonborn in Skyrim is you're the first one to be born in so long, and you're also the first one to actually start using shouts as weapons since Tiber Septim himself. So that's why you're kind of a big deal. What am I thinking to do? Leave a Eagle Faith? No. That ain't that bad. Alright, let's sleep. You sense yourself more aware, more open to new ideas. You've learned much about Cyrodiil. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were. But now you have so much more to learn. Bumping strength so that I'm not over-encumbered again. It's also bump endurance. And what's agility do for me? I want to increase my regeneration a bit, so we'll go with that. See how much crap I can carry now. Oh yeah, up to 300. Now, see, I've been working out. How bloody was the Badapp War? Pretty bloody. Because that was kind of like a full-on mini civil war. And so you had several Space Marine chapters and Guard regiments loyal to the rebels versus a Imperial loyalist forces coming in to try and bring the Badapp forces to heel. So it got bloody. And it also, of course, led to the spawning of not Luther Harkon, but Huron Blackheart, becoming the leader of the Red Corsairs, taking the... I forget what they were called beforehand. But the Red Corsairs have become one of the most prominent Chaos war bands, and they spawned out of the Badapp War. Does Oblivion and Skyrim take place in the same universe? Yes. I can prove it. See? Skyrim's right here. Probably somewhere around this area off the map is Falkreath. But yeah, you have the Jural Mountains right here that separate Skyrim and everything. The difference between Skyrim and Oblivion is about 200 years. Skyrim takes 200 years after, which was kind of a surprise for a lot of people because Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, and Oblivion all happen with, like, shortly after one another. So it was a huge shock. It was like, oh yeah, 200 years. But then they kind of had to because, well, what happens at the end of this game? York. Is that like where the count lives? And this is Bruma. This is actually has a Hyatt Nord population because of its close proximity to Skyrim. Celestial Lions. No, there was something else, like Astral Marines or something. Shader, load it. There we go. Hey, bud.
What can I do for you?
Oh, they did get some new voices, because that's a Skyrim voice right there.
Take care.
Or was. See the Nordic architecture here?
How are you?
You
Go
doing
ahead,
alright?
please.
I thought you said go
Take care.
away, please, for a second. Alright, Nord wins. Nova Roma. Has Oblivion Remastered fixed vampires? I haven't encountered vampires yet, so hard to say.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Geralds.
Alright, let's trade.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Alright, let's see if we can't rip you off. I mean, sell to you. Let's see. Turn undead, touch of frenzy.
You need to make a better offer.
You're lucky I work for the Empire directly, otherwise I'd be putting your brains on the floor.
That seems a fair price.
It's more than you deserve! Alright, nothing too crazy I want to sell right now.
You drive a hard bargain.
I know, don't I? Anyway, let's see if you got some stuff I can use.
I appreciate your business.
I appreciate the repair hammers.
Be seeing you.
Would you consider the Lamenters chapter to be considered the good guys like the Salamanders? Very much so, but unlike the Salamanders, the Lamenters can't catch a break. Alright, now let's find what I was looking for.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, that's a nice axe he's got there. Okay, that's pretty sweet hideout for the Fighters Guild. Not bad, not bad. We will join them later, though. Because right now, it is time. Please be nice with a knife here. It's a pretty Grey War member. Alright. Hey, I know I'm heavily armored, but can I become a mage?
Hello there. Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
No, I'm here to take in the decor. Yes! Though I will take in the decor.
The guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join?
Are you doubting me right now? I don't appreciate you doubting me.
Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild.
Dang,
What
that
a
was
wonderful opportunity for you.
Man, you're kind of
Now,
desperate for members.
please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University.
Can I just hand you my resume
I dare
and be
say
done
my
with it?
opinion might carry more weight than others, if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you.
Good luck to me. Oh. Okay, what do I need to do to get your
A
recommendation?
recommendation? From me?
Yeah.
Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he?
Sure.
This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation.
Just know, whatever you
If
ask
can
me, I
find
will
Jaskar,
report to HR.
I'll write the recommendation immediately.
If I can find Jaskar...
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that.
No, it
Talk to the
certainly
mages
can't.
here and see what you can find out.
Teach me how to make big
If you can
boom
make
bananas.
Jaskar
It's
reappear,
weird, each of the Mages
you'll
Guild
have your
specializes in like a
recommendation.
different part of magic, so I gotta try and figure out which they sell here. Alright, so...
Please come find me as soon as you've
Let me make it the active quest.
located Jaskar.
Hello. Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
I'll need the former on that one. Let's recharge weapons.
Always keep your magical equipment charged.
Oh! Apparently, recharging costs an arm and a leg. Let me see instead what spells
What can I interest you in?
Superior life detect, maybe Heat Blast. I don't have enough magic to perform that one. Skill level too low. Frost Touch. I'm pretty sure I already... Do I already have that one? First, I gotta make sure that... Oh, you're a novice! Let's try it, 80. Open average lock. Oh, my skill level's too low. Spark. Range target. Shock damage on target. Huh. Summon skeleton. My skill level's too low. You got some great spells, but apparently I'm just too dumb to use them yet. Consume health. Can't even use superior life detection. We'll start with Spark.
A pleasure to serve you.
Ugh, don't say it like that. Oh, no, Jaskar.
You want to find Jaskar?
Matter of fact, I
All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first.
Okay.
And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right?
All right. Go ahead.
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
You came to the right place. What do you need me for?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
All right, you got yourself a deal.
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
My name is Selena Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
Journeywoman, aren't you? All right, let's see. Bartering.
Have a look at my wares. I'm
you
sure
can
there's
actually buy
something
and
to
sell
suit
stuff.
you.
That's nice. What
I
spells
offer the
can you sell me?
finest goods and lowest prices
Flash
in all
Bolt.
Citadel.
Yes, finally, something that I can effectively use, and I don't have the money for it. Ugh. I need money. I need so much. Oh gosh, I need both of these. Bartering.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I need to sell you everything. Okay, what else can I sell you? Have some money.
A fine transaction.
Have some rat meat. Have some wine. Have some
That's a fair
anti-venom in
deal.
case you deal with any snakes or something. Alright.
Thank you for your patron.
That's great. Now magic.
What can I
Teach
interest you
me.
in?
Ah. You suck.
Tell your friends about me.
Yeah.
Take care.
Fine. At least I got one sweet spell out of the deal. Let's see. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. But anyway, I gotta go steal that thing. Alright, it's upstairs, so this way. So then, Archmage, I complain about the new guy, like, rat meat, get your rat meat here! We're gonna be under a demon siege at any time, we take what you can get. Exactly. Got my old kind of magic. And nobody was the wiser. My sneak is now 7. I'm truly a master of stealth. I didn't steal anything. I totally didn't steal anything.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
You mean petty theft? I got you, homeboy.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right, then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
Living quarters just after 10 p.m. That's like 8 hours. You need to steal something. I think I might know a guy. Actually, believe it or not, one of the things I've never done in Oblivion is I've never joined the Thieves Guild. Not for lack of trying, I just had no idea how, and I never bothered to look it up. Let's just go ahead and nap our way in there. I've been working too hard. I need to take a load off. And we're doing better. Hey, bud.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Yeah, I am.
Just watch. You'll see.
Jaskar, is that you? Oh, you scamp.
It's my pleasure. You too.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
You're the first
Please
somewhat
don't
normal-looking Khajiit I've
We
found.
were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me.
Alright, works for me. You have fun, boys.
Goodbye.
That was an easy way to get a recommendation. Talk to the beggars, get to go visit Chris Holmes' homeless camp at night. What? Where is... Oh, Janine's probably asleep. Time to wake her. Yo, Janine, wake up! I found him! Also, how's that bed?
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Right to the point. Found him.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll
You
have to
suppose?
forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you
Fabulous.
forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
More of a politician than a mage, aren't you?
Farewell.
Alright. Anyway. I forgot this, but I need to get back to leveling up my stuff so I can afford all the nice... so I can get all the nice spells. But one thing's been made apparently clear to me. I still need money. And I need a lot of it. And then I don't know how to join the Thieves Guild here, so... I'm gonna have to...
Allow me to introduce myself.
Whoa!
My name is Jolring. I come on behalf of my master, Umbacano.
You know, I was just talking
He
about
asked me
making
to
money,
deliver
and
this
here
note.
you are, buddy.
I believe it is an invitation to visit him at his manor in the Imperial City.
I was just thinking about heading there. Thank you.
My master is a collector of alien antiquities. It has
Alexander
come to his
Starkey's
attention
literally
that you
never next to
recently
you.
sold
Lazy
an
wench!
item that interests him. I believe the note will give you all the details.
Alright, thank you.
Take care.
Next time, talk to me at a better angle. The Collector. So we about to get into a position to make some money and gain some levels. But first, let's see what he sent me. Invitation from Makana. As my servant no doubt has already explained, I'm an avid collector of alien antiquities. As such, your recent sale of a rare alien statue piqued my interest. I am most eager to acquire more of these statues for my collection, and you will be happy to remunerate you handsomely for your efforts. It would please me to welcome you to my home in the Imperial City in order to discuss this matter in more detail. At your earliest convenience, I remain most sincerely, Umbacano Manor, Talos Plaza District, Imperial City. So he's a high roller. This high elf's a high roller. Got it. Let's see, how far are we from the Imperial City? Okay, so it's a bit of a hike. And I've already been to the Talos District. Alright, fine, we gotta travel over there. How do you feel about the theory that the Chapter Master of the Spake Sharks is one of the lost Primarchs? An interesting theory, but...
You have my ear, citizen.
I have my doubts on that. I mean, it'd be cool if true, but there's a lot that's gotta go into that. Let's see if Umbacano is up at these late hours. He is not! So now I gotta wait. How'd you know I should have just walked here? Basically talk to beggars worth high disposition of 75. I think and give you location of Thieves Guild's recruitment drive a waterfront port people. Oh, okay. We'll have to do that at some point.
At Sirius Afranius. I'm a guard for Umbacano.
Oh, good for you, buddy.
A bit eccentric, loves old things. He's practically got a museum upstairs. But he'd never let anybody else see it. Oh, no.
All right.
Bye.
Questions?
Welcome. My master instructed me to show you up immediately. Please follow me.
Alright, lead the way. Nice place you got here. I love the archways. I don't like when you do that disappearing track there, Jewelry. Which one was the weakest, including the Demon Primarchs? Ironically, right now, probably Magnus, just because like part of his soul is missing. But with her already at full strength, I'd probably say, just in terms of raw physical strength, the weakest would probably be Conrad Kurz. Purely because he relies so much on his...
Greetings, Imperial!
On his, you know, foresight to fight his battles. Now, let's chat, Mr. Trollhead.
Thank you for coming.
Ugh.
You may recognize that statue over there on the table. The very one that you recently sold for less than its true worth.
So if you're willing to pay me
As
up
you
that
may
cost,
know,
sure.
I am somewhat of an enthusiast for Aliad antiquities. In my own modest
And
way,
hair gel,
I have
apparently.
amassed a rather considerable collection. I have recently become interested in obtaining the complete set of these ancient statues. I believe that 10 still exist. No mere shopkeeper knows their true worth. If you bring them to me when you find them, I will pay you double for each one.
You got a deal.
I am looking for the complete set of 10 for my collection. They were once part of the Temple of the Ancestors in the ancient Aliad capital. Through my research, I have learned that they were removed from the temple before its sack by men. I believe they were hidden in various Aliad settlements across Cyrodiil, although I do not know the exact location of any of them. Why? Have you already found another statue for me?
No, not yet.
Well then, you have work to do. I will continue to search the archives for any clues to the statue's locations. You know it as White Gold Tower, the center of the ancient Aliad capital of Nibene. It was brutally sacked thousands of years ago by humans led by Alessia.
Alessia did nothing wrong.
The Imperial City is built over the ruins of that ancient city.
They deserved it.
Be seeing you.
Alright, so anytime I find one of those statues, I need to bring it to this guy. Why am I sneaking? It'd be really funny if I snuck over, stole this, and then they tried to sell it back to him. But anyway, so we got to keep an eye out for Aliad ruins, because they already have good loot in them, but now the fact that he's willing to sell them for more, that's already something. What do you want?
I work as a guard at Umbacano Manor. My name is Ushija.
Ushija.
Be seeing you.
What's stopping the Tau from trying to force the Eldari into their empire? They really can't. Because the Tau have nothing that the Eldar want to do. They just know too much and have been around too long. Just they would never try to degrade themselves by joining the Tau. At least that's how they would view it. Except for maybe like 1 or 2 stragglers or something. But they also can't like overpower them, because keep in mind, the Eldar home bases are the craft for the Drukhari, Camera. There's no way the Tau can get in there, so they can't force their hand on it. And even if they could get in there, they'd be overpowered.
You have my ear.
The craft world, well, they'll just slip into the webway and then just go.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you for asking. So they just don't have the capability. And as far as Exodites, they could potentially push their will on Exodites. However, Exodite worlds have world spirits, like that are fueled by their spirit stones, that would react violently to the Tau trying to do a hostile takeover. So it's just not worth it. So wearing white Strake's armor. Oh, that'd be tempting.
My friend. I hope you're holding up all right.
Remember that Argonian, the one from yesterday?
Oh gosh, an Imperial Guard with a different voice.
On me earlier.
Magical.
I had to put him down.
Well, things are bound to get worse before they get better.
Those names just look like they were dragged over by a mile. Yeah, they still look a little jonky. They look, in my opinion, they do look better than they did, but you know, there's only so much. I mean, there's with the Lost Primarchs, but it's quite fantastical. We all have our theories, then, don't we? We also have headcanons. I actually remember reading I didn't finish it, but I think it's still going on. It's like a story called "This Won't End Well," basically about the story of the second Primarch, who was basically the blank Primarch. The arena. Now we're about to make some money.
Hello there. Welcome to the arena. I don't think I've ever seen you around here before. I know all the regulars, believe me. If you're looking to join the arena as a combatant, you need to head down to the Bloodworks and talk to Owen, the Blade Master. If you're here to bet on a fight, on the other hand, you're talking to the right man. There are matches all day long, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's a lot of chances to fill your purse with coin. So what do you say? You want to bet on a match?
No, I don't want to right now. I want to be in the match.
Very well, then.
New models look similar to ESO in my eyes.
If you need anything,
some of them, definitely.
I'd be happy to take your bet if you
Could the Eldari Corsairs join the Tau empires like human heads? The Tau would definitely welcome them, but you also got to understand, the Tau... I mean, not the Tau. The Eldar, they have to live a certain style of way, and if the Tau ever said, like, hey, you've got to do it, you can't do it that specific way anymore, it would cause problems. The Tau, at best, could probably get the Eldar to be allies.
Have a good day now.
Let's go down and join. Can you bet on yourself? I don't think you bet on yourself, but you do make money by winning matches. Presenting the Great Lark. Here's your vampire, the Grey Prince.
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself.
You got ugly.
My name is Agranak Gromalag. Most people just call me the Grey Prince.
Yeah, I ain't calling you that.
It's kind of silly, I know, but the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige.
Okay.
May your blade always strike true.
The yellow team champion.
I'm a busy man. What is it? I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my Bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
I'm a member of the Blades, dude. That's like a high crime.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you! My granny could beat you, and she's dead.
I'm gonna have to bring you in for necromancy.
You're serious, aren't you? What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room.
Well, if you didn't have every fight to the death, that wouldn't happen.
Funeral. Welcome to the arena, you filthy pit dog. You're free to fight so long as you know the rules of competition. Now let me give you your battle raiment. It's the uniform of all arena combatants. Do you want A light raiment or a heavy raiment?
Give me that heavy raiment.
Wear it proudly. And keep it in good condition, would you? That way I can give it to some other suicidal idiot after you're dead. Just let me know when you're ready for a match. We can get this over with.
Alright.
Get a move on.
Not the most flattering look, but it will do. There's no way this whole thing's 72 pounds. Well, better keep my stuff in here. And if any of my stuff goes missing, I know who to blame.
You haven't run home to Mama yet, huh? That's a good sign. So,
you're asking for a good punch in the face,
or
pal.
do you just need some information?
Is the considered stupid for the beliefs and motivations? By the Tau? No. By the Imperium? Typically, just because, you know, filthy zeal. By the Eldar, they're considered like, we thought the humans were naive, but dang, you're naive. Alright. Ready for a match.
Alright, maggot. Looks like you're suited up in your battle raiment and all set to go. The Red Room is just over there. When you're ready to get eviscerated, just head up the ramp to the arena. Good luck, and may Azura have mercy on your soul.
I expect an apology when I come back. Let's try that new flashbolt spell. Why are the armor we're dressed? It's supposed to be like gladiator-esque armor. But, it's not too good. Supposed to be like the gladiator from For Honor.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. For this match, we've got some fresh meat, 2 brand new pit dogs. So let's not waste any time. Let the battle begin.
Come at me, big fella. Come on. Is that the best you've got? How did you heal?
You're the best the whole team has to offer.
I'm a pit dog. I'm new.
Do your worst.
There we go. Ah. That's right, Tamriel. You know you love me. You know you love me. For honor. My old college teacher told me the Drukhari incubi are honorable, but Drukhari don't know honor, do they? No. I mean, they know it. They actively avoid it, typically. Oh, that was a rough one right there. It was. So, I survived, bitch.
By the 9 divines, you
50
did it.
gold.
You actually won. You ain't so bad after all, pit dog. You may even survive enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory. There's more where that came from if you can keep on winning. Now go unwind before your next fight.
What do you got going
I didn't
on?
come here to chat, blue team scum. Crawl home while you still can.
What mighty big teeth you have.
Oh, hey there. Nice to make your acquaintance. Well, my name's not important, really. I'm a combatant in the arena. Gladiator rank.
Nice.
That's Owen. He is in charge of the arena. Arranges the fights, trains combatants,
He
that
doesn't
sort of
train
thing.
jack.
Been that way since Gaiden Shinji.
Who's guiding Shinji?
Who is guiding Shinji? Are you serious?
Yes.
Gaiden Shinji was the first arena blade master. It was he who oversaw construction of the arena back in the First Era. The arena was his dream. To this day, an arena combatant lives by Shinji's credo. The best techniques are passed on by the survivors. To be the best, learn from the best. Ironically, Shinji himself was killed shortly after the arena was completed. Even he could not survive the 30-year siege of Orsinium. That's Isabel. She's sort of the arena den mother. She handles the logistical stuff, as well as the training of the Grand Champion.
Alright.
Farewell, my friend. May your blade always strike true.
And who in Shinji's name might you be? Look, if you're a spectator, go upstairs and talk to the gatekeeper. This ain't no damned peep show. And
yeah, no one's attractive down here.
I see. So you're an arena combatant. Well, isn't that nice? Now get out of my face!
And first.
You're gonna be working for me one day, and you're gonna regret them words, I guarantee it. Alright, I'm ready for round 2.
Okay, so you're not a complete loser. Don't get cocky. Let me know when you're ready for a match, and you can prove yourself to me some more.
Alright, let's see. Who am I fighting next?
Now that's the spirit. You give the people of Cyrodiil a good show, and I'll make sure you get a decent burial.
I'm gonna kill you one of these days, and I want you to know that. Pork Chop! What up, Pork Chop? How you doing, buddy? Might I suggest crime? It's looking very, very tempting. Sorry, blowtorch and katana.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Who will prevail? The pit dog from the yellow team or the pit dog from the blue team? Let's find out. Lower the gates!
Lower the gates, fellas. Come here. Come here. Listen, those spells are expensive. I can't have you...
Why won't you die?
Because in general, I don't want to.
Yeah!
I'm allowed to use poison, right? I gotta learn how to do that. Ooh, this might be the end of me. I could be going down. Unless... Cold Touch, still one of the best spells in the game. At least for a while. Come on, why don't you at least sell their stuff? A man's got to make a living here.
From the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You.
They love me. They all love me. Everyone's so rude in the arena. He has a few NPCs in there, not the rest on the other hand. Yeah. Nina, except the Grand Champion and the Dunmer, ironically. Can I just have this around this? I need a basin of renewal in my house. Alright, let's chat, big fella.
Okay, so you did it again. What do you want from me, a hug?
That'd be nice.
Take your gold and get out of my face, pit dog.
Okay, fine. You know what? I will. A-hole. Nobody likes you, Owen. Nobody. Well, I got 100 gold out of that, but that ain't gonna get any spells, so back to alien hunting. No healing magic? I do, but the problem is the healing spell that I have is so pathetic. Like, look at this thing. Does nothing. And the thing is, I know a lady who sells it, but if I'm gonna make some real money, I gotta go find some alien locations. But I think I know where I can find some. There should be plenty around the Imperial City, and I think if I just follow along the roads, I'll find some. Key is to look for an alien well. If I can find an alien well, alien ruins are probably nearby. What's the stuff that you required from killing their craft world canon? How would you feel if the Elder Scrolls 6 had a gladiator pit? For the second question, ecstatic. I would love a gladiator pit. Get me out of this road! Thank you. So, 1, be ecstatic about that. 2? Dare I say, the Drukhari don't want to kill their Eldar because, 1, there is sort of a sense of nostalgia for them. They don't want to just outright get away. Not to mention, they produce a, don't you dare, a unique brand of suffering that they would just hate to rid the galaxy of. Always craft one, but increase restoration skill. Yeah, well, the thing is, my restoration skill actually isn't too bad. The problem is, I just don't have a good restoration spell. If I could get the greater healing spell that we saw in Bruma, then I would be sitting pretty. Okay. I think these are some alien ruins. Let me see if there's an entrance. That looks like a bandit who doesn't need his entrails. Where you running to, buddy? There we go. That's the result I want right there. That's the ticket. Bandit hedge wizard. Love the robes, dude. Now I have a good traveling disguise, man. They'll never understand me. But see, yeah, see how much health I'm healing there? Not a lot. How's my sword doing? Not terrible. We're gonna stick to the steel war axe just so we don't wear it out too quickly. Looks like it was a ported some time pass. Is there a entrance to Fanashel? Is it called being hated by the writing staff of GW? Like, why are you a pit fighter? I blew up Kavach. Well, I didn't, but I did avenge it. Okay, so let's see. I don't think this one has a... That's a bummer. I don't think this ruin has an entrance, which is a crying shame. Unless, would it be on the side? Let me check on the side. Watch out for Clavicus Vile, or is it Clavicus Vile? I think it's Clavicus. Gotta watch your clavicle. Alright, there's a way shrine, but what I need is an alien settlement. So we're off on a patrol. Oh, back to leveling up. Alteration level 21. We're getting there. We're getting there. Blue cheese or ranch? I prefer ranch. That's just me. Never trust a Daedra. Never trust a Daedra that you haven't bound. Gotta treat it like an Eisenhorn situation. Alright, those are Imperial ruins, not alien ruins. I need the good stuff. Ruma, Shandal. Alright, we'll head east. Or north in this case right now. I heard something whine. And I don't know what. Unless it's Barbas. Yeah, Barbas is typically a trustworthy fella. Actually, be interesting if we could see one of the Daedric shrines here. Because how you do Daedric quests here is they're not as, like, random as they are in Skyrim, where you sort of just have them, like, scattered about. You actually find shrines to the Daedra, and then you can figure out your... You go to their shrine and figure out what the heck that is they want. Sorry, Kenrith. You lose again. Alright, another fort. Not the kind we're looking for. Aliens are around here somewhere. So, like, which province would the Elder Scrolls 6 be set in? Hammerfell, High Rock, both, or somewhere else like Valenwood or Blackmarsh? I believe it's been confirmed that they're going to be in High Rock and Valenwood. Not Valenwood. High Rock and Hammerfell. Sort of like Daggerfall. Nice try. That'll teach you. I'm gonna sell your guts for coin. Fort Empire, what a name. Alright, let's keep on rolling. Hey, as long as you're getting it, though, my boy. As long as you're getting it. Gotta go alien hunting. No wonder my athletics keep increasing so much. Walking up these hills is great cardio, but it's killer on the knees. Alright. A little gopher path right here. Are we almost on the path yet? We're just adjacent to it. Dag nabbit. Hold on, I think there's an alien thing. I'm starting to see it. Punkanda. That's an alien marker. Let's move. What build you rocking? Crusader. I get kind of a magic martial build. Gotta get my shrooms first. Yep, alien ruins. There we go. Before we go in, first... Dang, I can level up there. Now let's start making some potions in preparation. Oh, dang, that sucks. See, can I get anything out of this? There we go, we're improving all the time. Now let's check out this place. Kind still stares at Lark. I will have your soul and laugh as you kill you with my bears and wolves. Again, keep trying, keep trying. I'm gonna be strangling minotaurs at some point in this game. Your bears and wolves mean nothing to me. Yep. Oh, God. That was too easy. The gate is open remotely. Joy. Alright, let's see. Ooh, what goodies are here? Another lockpick. I just love the lockpicking in this game. It makes so much sense. Finally. All for 7 gold. Wasn't worth it. Was not worth it. Alright, nothing down here. That's overkill if there ever was one. Wow, I gotta make rent. There's gotta be something here worthwhile. Going full mage build, Breton with anti-Atronach sign. Ooh, you're a brave man using the Atronach. Wellican stone, Wellican stone, Wellican stone. These make good money. Aha! Get out of here with that. Blasted into Oblivion. I see what they called it. Probably starting to start with a Khajiit wife or a Argonian wife. You can't. I don't believe you can get married in Oblivion. Or are you just asking the chat in general? Khajiit or Argonian wife? Whatever, no matter my response, the internet shall judge me. And so thus, I shall remain silent. Remember, burn it with fire. There is none who live that can survive the flame. Is there anything fun down there? Any ancient alien relics? I kind of wish I could see what the Heartland Elves actually looked like once upon a time. At least in Skyrim, with the DLC, we got to sort of see what the Falmer would have looked like. Yeah, marriage in Oblivion does not exist. Until somebody probably will mod it in. It would not surprise me. Who's lighting? Are the skeletons lighting these candles? Farm tool or skooma addict for tool. Both aren't people per se. Dr. Cal, I didn't know you were a Dunmer fan. Potion of Insight. How do you bottle insight? I'm curious. It's a go. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Give me ectoplasm. I know I should have brought my proton pack. Pay dirt! Gimme. Always one of the tough customers, but thankfully, there's a trick we have to that. Waylicked stones can refill your magic. You serious? Fine. Gonna sell that. So large. I'm an Altmer fan. Tall golden woman. Yes, please. It's just the Greys are capable of being correct sometimes. Well, broken clocks and all that. Fair enough. I got a buddy who's like, he's super obsessed with like the Dunmer. Like they like his favorite culture in Tamriel. Me, I like the Nords, the Bretons, the Red Guards, the Imperials. I'm a human guy. I just like humanity. What can I say? This can be sold for some cash. A Valara stone. Oh, we're making money tonight. My athletic skills increased, so now I need to take a nap. What I'm trying to say is I'm tired. I hate the lockpicking. I really do. Carrying 300 pounds worth of crap. What can I afford to lose? Mage's Guild Charter, Absorb Magic Tome. See, Dispel on Strike or Spell Absorption. Let's go ahead and put Spell Absorption on you. Oh, I'm going to name you... What? Why would you... Okay, let me write down this thing. Why would you do that? Fine, since you want to be that guy, I'll use mouse and... There, a-hole. Oh gosh, I'm purple now. But that did another Valara stone. Heck yes. Money, 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 money. I should have seen this coming in hindsight. I should have known better. Oh well. There's another way to get rid of some of this nonsense. Damage endurance. Let's try damage and magic. Alright. Fire damage? Ooh. There we go. Which 40k faction deserves more love? The Eldar and the Leagues of Votan. The Craftworld Eldar specifically. They've had it too rough for too long. They need a solid win. They need something good going their way. Is this where it all is? No other passages or anything like that in this part of the world. Yoink! Oh, there's more? Get down here. I want to sell you. You're ever encumbered. That's all you ever say. Can't you just say something nice? It's always, no, we don't have enough space to carry around crappy ones. Shut up. Just shut up. Ugh, what am I gonna drop? Wolf pelt? No, I can sell that. Fine, the monk robes will go. UFA. I think they are really cool. Your take on Wood Elves from Warhammer Total War 3. They are obnoxious to fight. They're one of those annoying armies to fight. But hey, you know, you do what you can. Snowball, let's use that one. That should have the same effect. There we go. Now that my magic is back. You're jammed in there good, ain't you? There we go. Oh, glad I checked back here. Again, over encumbered. Let's see, which one of you weighs the most? Just gotta get rid of the Iron Claymore. Alright, time to... I would use another magical stone, but I'm trying to save those.
You would. Everything's going?
Alright, we're unfortunately broke, and so I'm trying to remedy that by raiding ruins.
Maybe the answer is violence.
I think you got a point there. Raven's right. The answer was there the whole time. It's violence.
What the hell?
Alright, got everything out of that location. Yes, I do hate Dark Elves. But, so I'm poking in here a while, so also playing Skyrim. I just got to Windhelm, and the Dunmer asked me if I hate Dark Elves, and the response so blunt. It was cracking me up like, yes, I do hate Dark Elves. It's like, only once have I ever done that, and that was when I was going like full Stormcloak supporter. Oh wow, first try. Light Iron Shield. Interesting. Alright, now let's check the map. Further in. Further in. Okay, so there is an area up here I apparently haven't explored yet. Thank goodness. I was beginning to get worried that our little alien statue wouldn't be here.
I come bearing your dessert.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
that's good.
Like that.
So Dark Brotherhood questline? Yeah, if we can get away with it, we probably will, but that's going to require me to murder someone, I dare say. Oh, shoot. I didn't even see you there, Mr. Ghost.
Kill that ghost.
As I said before, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ah! The Skelly Boy.
Skelly Boy.
I'm gonna punch you with an axe. Just punched his head clean out. Knights of the Nine, I guess close enough. No Dark Brotherhood leather hoods. Could be wrong with the place. Well, Knights of the Nine quest is completely separate from the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Guess those are locked in. I'm an Altmer Stormcloak. No, I'm not secretly Thalmor. I just hate the Thalmor, so I'm joining the Stormcloaks. That's fair, but all I'm saying is if you really want to screw over the Thalmor, you go full Imperial. What's the dessert like? It's sparkling grape juice. And it tastes crap!
I thought it tasted good.
No. Pendulums.
It's a new one. Concord. Finish this up and get back to it.
Alright.
I can start over and fall because I downloaded the DLC that gives you a new class.
Oh, cool.
The Darkness Ender class. We started weapon as a longsword. And so far it's been pretty sick. Problem is their radiance level is so low. Well, then again, their armor is sick. I don't know if I know.
So consider, there's a joy about being a crusader, I tell you what.
He is annoying. I think it's fun, but yeah, you know, the prince definitely shakes things up. It's just champagne but lazy. Not really, because sparkling grape juice isn't alcoholic. And since we both have to work tomorrow, it's better not to do anything alcoholic.
It also tastes better.
It also honestly tastes better than champagne, but okay. Insult our choice of drink if you wish.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't insult you, but we can start.
Yeah. It's actually funny. No one in our family actually is really big on champagne. Even our parents, though they're big wine drinkers, just don't like champagne.
Yeah.
There we go. Back to hell with you. Getting better at this whole lockpicking thing. It's apparently just all that gambling. Who would have thunk it? Oh, hi. Wish there were bandits here because they would have brought bedrolls with them. Best way to mess with Dominion, join them, become a prominent member, slowly disassemble the organization from the inside itself, profit. Nah, I'd rather just kill them outright. Oh, shoot! I fell right into that one. Ah. Wait, I can improve my acrobatics just by jumping around everywhere? Nice. Healing up. I never had sparkling juice. What does it taste like? It tastes like grape juice, but with a little bit of a pizzazz to it.
It's got a little bit of carbonation in it. Well, I always talk to Holy Scrolls. That's not my area of expertise. I'll leave y'all to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna finish my drink and then maybe get a little further and close the phone.
All right. Sounds good. bit further down. Oh, hold on. Bad Skaven. I can agree that the Empire is, at minimum, is good for everyone as a Stormcloaks, but my character is young and angry. She's far too short-sighted to play that game and generally would agree with all for. Hey, I mean, if you're going for a roleplay build, absolutely. Sometimes you gotta mix it up. Base Ring of Fortitude. Resist disease on self. Heck yeah, I'm wearing that. Another thing I like about this game more than Skyrim, I'm allowed to wear more than just one ring without mods. One ring to rule the world. Get bent, Bones Malone. I get that lockpicking in this game is more realistic, but the whole screwdriver bobby pin approach should fall out. But if that's the case, then just trying to smash a lock with the axe should be an option. Preach. Absolutely preach. Also, for going that, then the lockpick shouldn't just break on themselves every single time. Wait a minute, hold on. What, didn't that just come from this direction? Wait, have I been through everywhere? I think I've been through everywhere in here. I better double check. Because surely in a place this big they would have the alien statue. You're not as good as a writer as your brother, but I do enjoy head writing and play. Oh, dude, I totally get that. Totally get that. And sometimes I do like Lamentations and stuff, like when I have to like play as a faction I maybe not necessarily be as agree with, I try and get to the headspace like, yeah, you're doing a role play here, you're doing a role play. Like, I had to do that when I played the Legion in Fallout New Vegas. Okay, let's see, where do I need to go? I fell for it again, I'm an idiot. Anything else in this room? No. How did Gelman lose to Angron when he's just a mindless berserker? Because Angron's a really good fighter. Prove to Gelman, while not a lightweight in terms of a fight, he's better on the back end running the show rather than actually being a full-on scrap fighter. Angron was raised as a gladiator, granted against his wishes. Aha! I knew I was missing something. Oops. So what's in here? Oh. Well, dang. Great Forest. This gate is open remotely. Oh, right there. Ah, let's just loop this back around to the beginning. Ironically, we're opposite in that regard. If we were to do a Legion run, I would disassociate entirely and just see it as a job to do. I wouldn't want to be a character in that headspace. Honestly, fair. What you really got to do is you got to put yourself in like the idea of like you're an NCR rebel. And use that like sort of like You're going like almost for like a bloodthirst and rage and other stuff like that. Or you can put it yourself in the idea that what you're doing is like you don't think the NCR can save itself, and you believe that you can, if you can take over the Legion, like sort of like how they were saying, like you destroy the Thalmor by joining it and destroying from the inside, but instead you join the Legion with the purpose to reform it. Okay, regrettably, we did not get what we wanted there, but we did get a lot of stuff that we can sell. So let's head back to the market district and make a quick buck. Gilman is a strategist. Angron is a vanguard. Exactly. Angron is the guy you want. It's like, if you want something smashed, you send Angron. If you want to plan something, you grab Brabute.
Horse Courier. Oh, quite a story, don't you think? I've read it. Terribly written.
There we go. Oh, hello there, chum.
Say, you look like someone that could help us out. Having a bit of trouble with another merchant in town who goes by the name Thorinir.
Sounds like something requiring stealth, and you have picked the wrong guy for that. So, let's barter.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares? I can't do that.
Cheapskate. Alright, I'm selling you crap for 50% off. Alright.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Shut up and just take the stuff. Alright. Now take these Wellikid stones. 650 gold. Mercantile mastery increase. Heck yeah. Negotiation, bargaining, dickering. Is that what we're calling it now? Haggling. They're all means to an end. Getting the best price for your goods. You are now an apprentice at Mercantile. The damage condition of an item is no longer a factor when you sell it. Merchants also offer you better items. Heck yes.
A good price for a good That's a fair deal.
Now we're... Oh, I might use that one. Now we're making money. Now we're making money. And as I promised that imp, I would sell his guts for money. I feel like the whole joining the Thalmor to destroy them could easily end up in the King Trout's Interpol still around. Found my Argentina villa in 1976 joke. There's something to that. Magnus's artillery, that's right. What's stopping the Lion from taking control of the Imperium and taking Gillen's role? The Lion doesn't want to. One, that would destroy the Imperium even further if he tried to overtake Gilliman. Two, he does not want to. Gilliman enjoys being a statesman, building stuff. Lion enjoys being a soldier, going out and saving people. That's what he wants to do. Alright, anything else I need to sell? Anyway, I got 2,000 gold.
To serve you.
I'm doing quite well with money now. I can finally afford some decent spells.
Hiding citizen. I understand.
Oh, but I still need to level up. But I know where I can do that. Traveling to Bruma. Lovely. Wonder who's painting those.
Oh, my children will thank you for your help.
Oh, so you wouldn't know anything about a beggar, would you?
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Yes?
Okay, Jorik the Outcast. Let's see. You like a good boast?
Really? Interesting.
How about it?
Really now? You're such a charmer. You should be ashamed.
Whoa!
Oh, please.
You like a good boast?
Remarkable. Goodness. What can I say? You can't scare me. Get away from me.
I never liked this.
Excellent. I accept.
Because it makes us like, why do I have to...
Really? Interesting. Not funny. Not even a little... Oh, please. No. You do me too much
annoying how this
honor.
works. Is there anything about the salamanders you don't like? I really pretty much agree with Raven. I like the salamanders for what they are, but I don't like that they're kind of the only ones that get to be like morally altruistic and other stuff like that. I would like to see that sort of like, you see... Like, the salamanders are really cool that they can like, hey, they have connections with their family and other stuff like that, which is kind of unique. It would be really interesting to sort of see other Space Marine chapters do something similar, have their own sort of way of making connections with other people. Like, for example, if you read like the Blood Angels books around Dante, you see the connection they sort of have with their squires, if you will, for lack of a better word, the ones that sort of follow around and help them out, and like how much a closer relationship Dante can forge with them, and the wards of the chapter. Let's try again.
Well, I'll take that, and thank you very much. That's not bad. Sirach is a good healer. He's a Redguard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
I want to give you a swift kick in the balls. You're supposed to tell me what the Thieves Guild is. Thoughts on my 1,000 Sons, boys? That's rough, buddy. I mean, 1,000 Sons, like the Wizard Space Marines. That should be cool. But they really aren't cool, are they? I mean, they've got some cool stuff going for them, but here's the problem. Even more so than pretty much every other Chaos faction, the 1,000 Sons don't want to be the 1,000 Sons. They want to be doing their own thing. But no, now they're slave to Zneach because, of course, they are.
Good day.
How you doing?
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
So that's the best I can possibly get with you. We're going to lower that down a bit.
No deal.
75?
Make me a better offer.
70? Okay, good. Let's see, Soul Trap. I'm going to need to get that one eventually. Anything else I can handle? Open easy lock. Gonna want that one eventually. Alright, there we go.
Thank you. Come again. Good day.
Alrighty then, so let's keep leveling up. Did you ask about the Gray Fox or found a wanted poster? I believe I found a wanted poster. Next time I see one, I'll click on it again next time I see one, just to make sure. You resolve to continue pushing, so perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Dang right there is. Increase willpower, increase intelligence, and increase endurance.
Greetings, Imperial.
What up, dude? I mostly chalk up the 1,000 Sons terrible track record of them being the villains of every story they take part in and terrible writing that follows. Oh, don't mistake me. I get it. I 100% get it. I'm building an army of word bearers. So I know what it's like to, like, hey, you're the punchline of every joke. But here's the thing. At least the Thousand Sons are allowed to have, like, some cool moments. Ever since Monarchia was burned, the Word Bearers has been basically, you are the butt of the Chaos joke. Everything you do is a joke. Even though they're the most fanatical. They are the most chaos of chaosy warriors. But, here's the rub. Here be the rub. Anytime Games Workshop's like, we need Chaos to take a serious, fat L. But we love the Black Legion so much, we can't possibly have Failbut on the Armless ever seriously for real lose, you guys. No, losing is for someone that isn't our favorite, even though he has the dumbest top knot in existence. Still salty about that. So we need somebody who can actually take a loss. The World Eaters? Maybe, but no, we like them too much. They make money for us. Mortarion? Possibly. We'll allow them to lose on occasion, but they also have to get their amount of wins and attention. Slanesh, they exist. Don't ask us to acknowledge them again. See, the Iron Warriors? Nah, we don't want to possibly discuss what they're doing right now. Alright, now, I've looked at it.
The hero of Kvatch. This is truly an honor.
Yes, great. Gave it my billions. But then, let's see, who else do we have? Oh, we can have the Night Lords. No. The Night Lords, we can't have them be true chaos. Except when we feel like it. So, no. They have to have a pretty good track record of being a well-balanced faction. So we don't want to ruin that by actually making them take a serious L. So let's see. Oh, the Thousand Sons. We beat on them enough, but we need to let them have some cool moments, being the magical guys and all that. And we can chalk up their loss to the fact that, well, most of them are dust. That's okay. Right, so, what does that leave us with? I know. Why don't we take the Word Bearers? After all, they're the most fanatical about chaos, the most willing to give themselves over, but everyone hates Lorgar, everyone hates Erebus, so we just have to let them be the shitty joke again and 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 again. Make sure the towel beat up on them now, and again and again and again. It's like, but no, they're not humiliated enough. I know. Let's have their Primarch become a Demon Prince. That's not embarrassing. Oh, no. But here's the thing. We're going to have one Primarch, instead of coming back and helping the Imperium, dedicate his life to just screaming outside of Lorgar's palace, just to let everyone know the Word Bearers are bitches. Because we have to let everyone know that Lorgar, as a Primarch, isn't allowed to do anything but cower in his dungeon, while Mr. Top-Knot Failbadon is allowed to go over and do whatever the fuck he wants, because for some reason, somebody at Games Workshop thinks that Top-Knots and bald heads are just the bestest thing in existence, and the best combo in existence, and I'm sick of it. Is Portorabo a weak Primarch for being a big baby, or was he wrong to betray the Emperor? I mean, all of them were wrong to betray the Emperor. Except arguably Angron and Lorgar. He was an idiot for betraying it, but he isn't weak. He isn't a weak Primarch. He's good in a fight. Abaddon should have died at least 3 times a week by now, only just because the writers say so exactly. I want Lorgar to get some degree of respect.
I guess they just couldn't compete.
Because he's actually one of my favorite Primarchs. Even if he is an evil scumbag now. Alright, what do I need to do next? I know. I think I'll do my next Mages Guild. Where do I have it? I need to go to Coral next. I can get a cool one in there, right? Remember, kids, Warhammer 40k is all fun and games until Pink Chaos Marine starts calling you pretty. Then just kill yourself. There is no winning there. Honestly, I ought to just gonna make a video about that actual argument about for why their good nature is love, but also is not such a positive for the World of 40k. I mean, in universe, it's definitely a positive, but the issue we take with it isn't that it's a positive. It's the fact that it's like, oh, we don't need to write any of the other Space Marine factions whether as being good because we have the Salamanders, and so they fill that positive niche. Or, oh, we don't need to write any of the Imperial factions as being good, or the other alien factions being good. The Tower already good enough. There's your good. Because it sort of pigeonholes. Because what if you wanted to write a Salamander that was had a little bit more dark and a little bit more edge to him, that sort of broke the mold a little bit? Suddenly you're going to get kickback on it, like, oh no, the Salamanders can't do that. But what if you wanted to have, like, say, maybe give the flesh tearers a little bit of nuance, and maybe have them have a compassionate moment.
Good to see you.
Heck, even the Marines Malevolent, though they're known to be such bastards, they actually had a moment where one of their commanding officers said, "No, you went too far there, hurting civilians. You were only having fun. You shouldn't have done that. That actually endangers the mission." Because of what a lot of people miss, particularly when it comes to Imperial factions, the idea that, like, oh, they're just cruel for the sake of cruelty. Typically not. Do you have some examples? Absolutely. But a lot of times, the harsh casualties and cruelty is because either it is necessary or someone deems it to be so. It's like, hey, why did you fire artillery into the civilian camp? I did that so I could also take out the orcs that were about to overrun us. That sort of thing. Stuff where it's kind of like, I don't agree with it, but I can understand sort of the thought process where it comes from. And so when you have one faction that's just, I can be, like they get to be goody two-shoes all the time. Yeah, so, but in fact, you can actually have that as a thing that bites them in the butt. What if they were so busy, like, oh, we were so busy protecting the orphanage. Well, congratulations. Well, because you were protecting the orphanage, the planetary defenses got fricked. In fact, they actually do that in some very good writing. In, trying to remember the book, it's very popular, and I can't remember it for some reason. Hell's Reach. The Black Templars team up with the Salamanders, and there's a point where the Salamanders hold back trying to protect civilians when the Black Templars go out to crush an orc incursion. And Grimaldus chastises the Salamanders, like, why didn't you go out and help us fight? It's like, well, we were protecting the civilians. Like, well, you would do better to protect the civilians and the guardsmen by going out and killing the enemy. And so there's actually sort of thing, like, arguably, from a logistical situation, it would have made more sense to go out and actually be a professional strike force. What have the Necrons done anyway? They're working on the Pariah Nexus to try and close off the warp. Like, I mean, seriously, one time Abby even challenged Karn to a duel and absolutely beat the shit out of him, and Khorne himself had to step in and to stop his greatest champion from killing him. Oh gosh, how is he even War Master if he can't even back up his words? Because Games Workshop says so. That's why. Because Games Workshop has decided Abaddon is their special little boy. He gets to be their special. Because it's just like Archaon. Archaon isn't allowed to lose. How dare you lose? Because remember, Games Workshop threw a fit when the Storms of Chaos event, and they said, no, we have to let Chaos win. You have to let Chaos win. How dare you that we said we use the actual numbers, but we have to let Chaos win, guys. I promise. We just need to let Chaos win. And so, like, okay, it looks like it's going to be Grimgor versus Archaon. We'll let you vote.